Hey, what up, guys? Wanted to do a little video submission for a contest Todd Walnuts is putting on. He had a couple questions here that he wanted us to answer, so figured I'd go through that and do that. And the first question was 3 best covers that personally I think in my collection. Off rip, I'm going to go with Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood. Just because I'm a huge Tales from the Crypt diehard fan. I love this movie. I just love the artist's work on that, the colors. I like how it has what the hell is the guy's name? Dennis Miller prominently there, and Chris Sarandon, Corey Feldman, Crypt Keeper. I just think that's a pretty perfect cover, and it's I love the dude who does that. He's done a lot of Scream Factory stuff. Next one is this Itchy the Killer. I've always loved the poster art. I love the way this version looks, kind of like it drawn on there. I love the color scheme of it, so I'm a really big fan of the way Will Go USA did the cover for that one. And the third cover that I thought was really amazing, and that's Blood Harvest. Pretty recently just came out, but I love Killer Clowns, and something about the font and the way it's drawn and the way Tiny Tim looks there. Just really love that cover. So yeah, those are my 3 off rip that I had thought of that I really dug. I mean, I'd have to do a more in-depth kind of look at my whole collection to really give a more thorough answer, but that's my off the top of the head answer there. And the second question was 3 worst covers, and this is what came to the top of my head, and that's the Carrie Scream Factory edition. I usually have it flipped over, but I just wanted to show that cover just because I think it's horrendous. I hate the art style. It's kind of like a modern comic book kind of feel, and I don't dig it. Second one is American Ninja, just because the original poster art for American Ninja is so classic, and the fact that Olive Films put this on there is kind of insulting. So, I mean, it's not the worst looking cover, but to me personally, it's kind of one of the more insulting covers. So, yeah, that's my answer for that one. And third would definitely go to Drag Me to Hell. I think that's an awful looking cover. It has that modern comic book vibe, and I love the movie, but I hate the cover art. So yeah, that's my answer with that. And next question is 1 underrated horror film, and that's actually one I checked out last night, and I really loved it. I think this is one of the stronger era releases, just how much I thoroughly enjoyed this film and the whole vibe of it and transfer, everything. So, yeah, if you haven't checked this one out, definitely pick it up. But, yeah, really underrated film. And that was just off the top of my head. I'm sure if I thought about these for a while, something else would come up. But, yeah, that one I really dug. And an overrated horror film, that would be The Devil's Rejects. I do like the film. I think it's good. But I don't hold it in high praise like everyone seems to. Like, everyone seems to think this is like the best horror film of all time, and I kind of just think it's all right. And yeah, that's just my opinion on that. So don't hate me because of that. But yeah, really overrated in my opinion. Favorite horror villain was the next one. Just go ahead and hold up little Jason here. He's my just out of all the slashers, he's kind of my favorite. Just dig his whole movies and stuff there. So I know that's the average pick, but yeah, I just love Jason. The most disturbing film, and that is going to be Martyrs. Not because just visually how shocking it is, but just the gut feeling it gave me after the film, and just the whole emotional impact this film had on me, I thought was really disturbing. So, this will always be my favorite disturbing horror film, because I just love that film. One of my favorites of all time. And shout out a YouTuber. I mean, there's so many I like. Probably, I dig JM Nightmares. I dig BDG Reviews and T-Money86. There's so many. I mean, but those are the 3 I'll shout out right now. And how did you find my channel? I found the Toddy Walnuts channel through a Full Moon collection overview. Full Moon is my favorite horror company of all time. So I remember I was just looking through YouTube one time looking for a Full Moon collection, and this was probably within the past year, so I've been kind of a new subscriber. But yeah, it's definitely the Full Moon collection video was the first that I saw you. And then of course seeing the Code Red, and I think there was a Shameless video too that I watched, because I started getting Shamelesses, and you were one of the ones that had like a big Shameless collection. So yeah, that's I think I answered all the questions. So yeah, that's my submission. Thanks for watching. Peace.